Hello guys, back, and today on the workbench we have a PS Portal. This will be the first one I've actually seen outside of videos and such. Apparently this one is not registering the up and down on the right stick, so let's get rid of this for a minute. Get that out of here. So I have ordered a new stick for it. Right here. That's kind of what it looks like. Yeah. So this is the right-hand side one, so I'm just going to throw that up over there. Nothing wrong with the other one, so don't really got to get into that craziness too much. So the one thing we do got to do though is you see this thing is sitting in some sort of a protective case. That is probably a very good idea. If I had one, I would also have it in a protective case. Nice. Looks like it's got a little stand on it too. So this thing is very similar to a DualSense controller in how it comes apart. It's a little bit different, obviously, but basically the screw locations are in the same place. So you just got to basically get this out of here. It seemed to want to come out of here though. I thought, yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, so that's out of the way. Screw. Top screw that's behind the button right here. So similarly assembled. Just pull this one up the same way. Just be careful. It's a little bit of wiggling and jiggling to get it to come up, but it will. That one goes. Okay. There's the other button out of the way. And we'll get these two screws. And a 2. Okay, that should let us separate this back half. Okay, I'm definitely struggling there, so let's go ahead and get this off. There's 1 or 2 screws here that hold that white cover. Let's go for this one. Okay, so yeah, now that we've got those both out of there, on this side, that side apart, I just need to get this off. Those are really on there. There it goes. Okay, now we got that apart. So we've got these guys here. Come on, camera. So 1 screw here and 1 screw here. We'll let the top cover ring come off. Just like that. And then this little guy up out of the way. Now we've got 2 screws that actually hold this thing down. And the lid. Sorry, there's a lidded connector here. Just got to flip that up. So we'll get rid of these two little screws. There's one on this side right here, black screw. Okay. Left. Okay, like that. We'll pull the thumbstick up and out of the way. This should be free. Yes, it is. And we're just going to flip this little door back here up, just like that, so that we can pull the connector out. And that's what the original OEM PlayStation Portal controller looks like. Okay, so that's that one. Here's our new one. It's a little bit different. Come on, camera. No. Same general layout, same everything. So I'm just going to throw it back in there. It's exactly the reverse steps that we used to take it out. It's falling down. Wiggle and jiggle until the cable fully seats, and then you can close the door. Just like that. Looks like it's good. Perfect. Okay. All right. Next, we got to put the cap back on. Like so, and then this guy. Top. So these are relatively simple to service, comparatively speaking, to the actual DualSense controllers. These are not soldered on the board. These are actually a lot like Nintendo Switch. They use a self-contained unit that just has a little ribbon cable that plugs into a connector. So a little bit simpler as far as serviceability for sure. Okay, we've got that back on there. I think we're good for the white guy. Come back here. Button assembly back in. Okay, boom, in it goes. Okay, 2 screws to hold that guy. First. Okay, that's back on. Got that back on. Good. That can go back on. There's a little bit of adhesive back here, so this is kind of hard to get off. You could probably heat in this back corner and this over here to help with it and come off a little easier, but just something to keep your eyes out for when you're taking it apart. We're going to want to clip everything in as we go along here. Putting it back. Interesting assembly, but it just snaps in. Okay, so now that we got that in there, we are good to go here. So let's put this side on. Firstly, screws per side, right where we took them out. One on under the button. Again, always go reverse with plastic self-threading screws first till you feel it. On that side, okay, we can come down with this. Oh yeah, okay. Just be patient. It will go in and click in. Just like that. Okay. Put the button back on there. Not that one. This one. And one there. Okay. Well, as long as you just kind of baby it in, it literally just clips in there. Don't force it. Okay, there we go. Oh, button. Whoa. Alrighty, there it is. Switch on this thing. This one? There we go. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna leave it at this one. At here, unfortunately, there's no way for me to test it because I don't have a PS5 to connect this thing to. I mean, the controller installation is pretty self-explanatory, fairly simple, so I'm fairly confident that's in there and working properly, but we won't know until the customer tries. So that's it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit me up with a like, subscribe if you want more of this kind of content. This is just a basic controller swap on this guy, but nice to actually see one of these in person. They're quite nice. They feel good in the hand. They feel like a controller too. So anyway, till the next one. Peace.